All right, shout out to Tia Mowry, the black twin. The twin y'all actually like, baby. She done reached a deal with Cory Hardrict about a custody agreement, baby. They finally got a custody agreement. Now, do y'all want the real tea on this? Y'all let me know. Y'all want the real tea on this? Do y'all want the real tea on Tia and Cory? All right. All right. I'm going to read it first. Now I'm going to tell you. Ooh, boy. Them eyes is yellow. Okay. So then they got a new custody agreement. All right. Neither will go to each other's home except upon invitation or to exchange the kids. So they only gonna see each other when the kids are exchanged. All right. Cory can hang out with her kids during her custodial time, but the time must both be spent with the children. Meaning, if he come around to Tia's house, baby, you focusing on the kids. You ain't in my motherfucking face. Okay. He has to have the kids back by 9 p.m. when he returns the kids. Okay. So they finally have some boundaries. He got to have them kids back by 9. He can't just pop up at our house no more. It's done. Boundaries are set. She got a nigga, right? She got a man, a nigga, that a baby, digging down, spoiler, driving her crazy. The art teacher, she messed around with the art teacher, aka Giovanni. Okay. Now, here's what was going on. Cory had got a place in the same neighborhood as Tia when they broke up, right? From what I have been told, he was not sticking to no kind of consistent drop-off time. He was popping them at our house whenever he pleased. There was allegedly, okay. He was popping up whenever he pleased. It caused for a couple of uncomfortable interactions, right? Because think about what would happen if I just pop up at your house at a random time, right? You putting 2 and 2 together. So he was not taking no for an answer. Her talking nice to him, he was not hearing it. And from what I have been told, now that Giovanni is in the picture, she decided to finally set some boundaries because somebody sat her down and told her, if you don't want to mess up with it and lose this one, you better get this one in check. You done with this one here? You don't want it to fuck up this one? You better get this one in check. No, y'all can't be cool. No, y'all can't be friends. You got to draw the line in the sand and you got to mean it, Tia. And she took her ass down there to the courthouse and she got boundaries put in place because Cory was not hearing it no other way, because in Cory's mind, she still belonged to him and that was still his wife. Period. Okay? Now, here's the other thing that I've been told. That role he had in that Tyler Perry movie, baby, he was basically playing himself. That gave us a glimpse on what Tia dealt with throughout their marriage. Oh, yeah, because, nigga, I ain't forgot when you was mad at me, Cory, and you was telling me you was going to sue me, litigation on me, when I did that interview with your old neighbor from L.A. back in the day, okay, because you moved to L.A. from Chicago. This is a Chicago nigga. If you know anything about Chicago ninjas, you know how they get down.
Now, before we dive back into the content, here's something you can actually do while you're bored at home. Play games and actually get paid for it. If you hit the link in my description box or the QR code that is on the screen, you can download and sign up for free right away. You'll actually get $10 if you sign up and you ain't even got to start playing no games yet. It's very simple. Download, create an account with your email and password. It only takes seconds. Once you get inside, you'll see a wall of games and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through the levels, and the cash lands straight into your free cash account. It's like turning your downtime into a side hustle without even noticing. Some people pull $10 to $20 a day. If you put in the effort, you can go a lot higher. You can spend a couple bucks in the game to hit levels faster, which lets you unlock the bigger offers and payouts. That's how some users end up earning hundreds or even 500 or more on certain offers. But you don't have to spend anything. You can stick to the free levels and still cash out. The whole point is that instead of sitting there scrolling on your phone and playing and emailing, you might as well be earning while you're on that device. When it's time to cash out, you got options like PayPal, or you can even get gift cards. So if you're curious, hit the link in the description box or scan the code on the screen, download and sign up for free. Start playing for cash in your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you'll get a $10 bonus to kick things off.
I'm going to leave it there. So, moving along from that, what I have been told is that over the course of their marriage, Tia felt like she was emotionally and financially abused. She got tired of paying for shit. She got tired of paying for everything. She got tired of his attitude when she would work and he wasn't working. Okay. Now, from what I've also been told behind the scenes, over the course of their marriage, a lot of those roles that he had got, about 50% of them, was because Tia was making calls behind the scenes to make sure her nigga got a job. You know how black women is when they with you and they love you and they rock with you, they will soup you up to be bigger than what you is, even if you ain't that. And y'all do that for us because you really hoping that we grow into that. And sometimes you get lucky and we do grow into that shit. And then sometimes we just don't, and you just get tired of holding us up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying? So think of the roles that he got over the last 10, 15 years. Some of those he did get on his own fair and square, but about half of those, Tia was making calls behind the scenes, just making sure that he never found out that it was her that got him the job. Okay. And a black woman will do that for you. She really will. Baby, a black woman will take her credit card, slide it up under the table so you could put it down on the motherfucking tab so it can look like you paid for it, just to save your motherfucking ego. Okay? But you never, ladies, listen to what I'm telling you. Don't be a dummy. You don't ever give a man a life that he cannot provide for himself. Do you understand me? Let me tell you something. Storming it like that for all. I'm gonna tell you something, right? Because y'all trust me. Y'all trust. I'm a nigga at the end of the day, but I ain't like a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a nigga at the end of the day, but I'm nigga safe for the ladies. So, okay, let me tell you something. Even with me, I know with y'all, but I'm still a nigga at the end of the day. My ego is fragile. Every male has fragile ego. Until we fully heal. Until we fully heal. Our egos by nature, very fragile. Even with me, if you don't give me space to be a man, whether I succeed or fail, I'm gonna resent you. If I cannot be my best self in your presence, I'm gonna resent you. It's just in our nature. It's in our nature. Unless you really have a man that just really is okay with you taking care of him, and he like a ASAP Rocky where he feel like I'm pretty too and you take care. But if that's not the kind of man you aspire to be, and you keep failing, and your woman got to pick up the pieces, and your woman got to carry you on her back, I would never mistreat anybody because I'm not that kind of person. I'm also not emotionally abusive or nothing like that, but I would get the fuck ghosts. I would just get ghosts. I'd be like, I love you, but I can't do this no more. I got to get myself together. I would have never even talked to Tia. I'm going to tell you why. When Tia met him, he was on the bus. He was a security guard and he was on the bus stop. He didn't even have a car. Okay. When she met him, he didn't even have a car. He got in her car, her and Tamara. He got in the back seat. He like, do you know what I do for a living? So she hollered at him. He didn't have a car. My ego so fragile, baby. I couldn't even, if my shit ain't together, I don't even want to be with nobody. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? If my is not together, I cannot even be good to you because I'm not happy. Period. But as much as y'all want to love a man, important to a man, it's just not the proper order of things. You cannot give a man a life that he cannot provide himself. Because when we have a woman, you want your woman to look at you and view you a certain kind of way. A woman, once a woman see you at your lowest, once a woman see you broke, once a woman see you destitute, and you trying to figure it out, like she just can't look at you that way no more because she remember when you couldn't pay the rent. And then you see us be like, you know what? I can't do this. I got to divorce you and I got to get a new bitch that don't know the way that I used to be. So she look at me like I'm a superhero because she ain't never seen me down. But you remember when I wasn't able to figure it out. And I love you and thank you. But my ego won't let me. It's the ego. So what I was told was just that over the course of their marriage, she just got tired of him being mean. She got tired of paying for everything. She just simply got tired of being with a man that was not happy about where he was in his life. And she had to feel the brunt of it. And another thing that men do too. Oh yeah, the tea still gonna come out. But by then, he didn't lock down the second one by then. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin and Nico. Tory built him, and then Inika, you know what I'm saying? But then he still cheat on Nico, do all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to find the biracial children in LA. Anyway, you know how like with men, even if they say nothing is wrong, even if they're not yelling at you directly, they might do shit like they slamming all the cabinets, they slamming the door extra loud. They huffing and puffing. You can feel the energy is off. So even though they're not directing no violence at you, everybody got to experience their badass mood. Have you ever dealt with that? I had a father like that. I had an old man like that. You ever dealt with that? A motherfucker mad. You ask him what's wrong. Ain't no wrong. I'm fine. But he's slamming shit. And everybody like, what the fuck was you slamming shit for? See what I'm saying? You get tired of living with somebody like that. You get tired of that. You get tired. And eventually you choose yourself.
It's a storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.